Why is it doing this? Hold on.
There are those who believe they can.
Welcome everyone to another episode of the Mod Squad Horror Show. I'm your host Harley, as always joined by the wonderful Brandon and the fabulous Felix.
Yo.
Okay, let's start our show off with our sponsors. Guys, go check out Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios and Straka Art. Is
Okay.
there an echo?
Yeah. Echo. Echo.
No, here.
Oh, guys, don't forget to check out our conversation videos where
Yeah,
you get to
conversations.
learn.
Learn a little bit more about us and others on the Mod Squad. Last week was Kevin. I was the first week. Kevin was the second week. And longtime Mod Squatters will love what's coming up this Friday. But I'm saying.
Okay, let's go to our first trailer, guys.
There are those who believe they came after the pollution people caused. And they're here to cleanse the planet of the human race. So we'll all become extinct. We have to stay vigilant. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll meet you right here before the sun sets behind that hill.
It was good to see you.
You're late!
Sorry, I lost track of time.
Kind of like I Am Legend.
Are we safe?
Yes.
Are we secure?
Yes. Thank you for this food we are about to receive. Thank you for bringing us together as a family. I don't want to hide from them anymore. What do we do?
Are we not men?
What are they doing?
April 12th, it comes out in theaters, guys. Go check that out.
It's awesome.
Did
Yeah, I'm looking forward
Did
to
you
that.
cut it out right in the middle of it?
No?
Was that the end of it? I was wondering
Yeah?
that too. Oh,
That was
okay.
the end of it. Okay, let's move to the horror news, guys. We got some interesting stories for you today. From Bloody Disgusting Halloween, Miramax TV series will be a creative reset for the franchise. Here's the latest.
They need to give this franchise a break for a little while before they reboot it again. I think that the TV format is a cool idea for horror, especially. A lot of, franchises have lent themselves to TV really well, but I feel like we just rebooted Halloween. I feel like that's a little too soon, but they're going to
Yeah,
beat this one
from
into the ground.
what they're doing now, it's going to be, from what I hear, it's going to be a different timeline. Like, it's going to be its own timeline. It's going to
Yeah.
be literally the
It's like
first
the sixth
movie.
timeline.
Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be the first movie and then this one. They're not going to
Yeah.
do the Season of the Witch route. They're not going to do the Jamie route. You know, the one I think we were all hoping they were doing, or the Season of the Witch. I think Brandon was pulling for. They're going to do Michael Myers, and it's going to be from the first one on. I mean, I would have liked more of what was there already, like the Jamie route, or even the Season of the Witch route. But Halloween Ends just came out, like what, a year ago?
It
I
was
mean,
like,
I guess it didn't. I
yeah.
mean, yeah, it's a different timeline, but I don't know. I think they need to give it a couple years before they do it again.
They're really
Something to be
just, yeah,
excited for.
beating this franchise over the head. I love Halloween, but Jesus,
Same.
give it a
It's one
break
of my, it's my
already.
favorite. The first one's my favorite. So I mean, I could see why they would want to just spring up board off of that, but I think it's too soon. And then after the TV show, if it's successful, they're gonna do the film, another film trilogy from that.
Cocaine Werewolf, upcoming horror comedy movie. Hill will huff, puff, snort, and kill. Wow.
I'm all for it. Hell yeah. Cocaine Werewolf. I'll be watching it.
Right after Bear came out, we knew this was gonna happen, and
A new subgenre of horror. I'm totally for it.
yeah, I thought they were gonna do like a cocaine alligator or a shark or something like that was in the works, but I mean, come on, I get this though. It's a werewolf, scary enough, but a werewolf
Hmm.
coked out. Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Either way, I think it's supposed to come out. VOD, is this the one article I was reading that it was VOD? And I don't know,
Sure
but
it
it
is.
seems it.
Yeah. I'm sure it is. Yeah.
A new direction. Jason Blum updates on the future of Blumhouse's The Exorcist franchise. This is another one of those that probably should take a break for a little bit.
Jason Blum literally just said, I don't know what we're doing. We're going to make another one,
Well,
but I don't know what we're
yeah.
doing. Because they
They have no
literally
clue.
scrapped,
And that's the
yeah,
problem. Yeah.
after David Gordon Green left, I guess they like scrapped his trilogy because this one didn't make money, which I agree. I liked it better than most, to be honest with you. But I don't
They
know,
just
man.
spent a fortune on that
On the
franchise, and
rights,
that
yeah,
movie made them no money. So, yeah, they better come up with something else. And see, that's another one that went the TV route that did really well. The TV series, the Exorcist
hmm
TV series was freaking awesome. I loved it. Um, but yeah, that last movie that they did was extremely underwhelming and weren't fans of it. So, um, they need to definitely go back to the table and bring us something better than that because it's a great franchise. It's got potential to be awesome,
agreed.
but that last one just wasn't it.
Probably gonna make Linda Blair the main character again. I mean, that would be the smartest move.
Yeah, yeah, or do a complete, remake or whatever if they're gonna, because it's tough to follow up what was one of the greatest horror movies ever made. It's
Yeah.
really hard to take that and continue it and make it still really good. So they either need to have a great idea or just do what they usually do and just do a remake.
From Bloody Disgusting, Final Destination Bloodlines filming has begun on sixth installment in the franchise.
I'm stoked about this.
Yeah.
I love these
Yeah.
movies. I've been waiting for this one for a really long time. And it's crazy that, they're talking about releasing it next year, which is 25 years after the first movie. I can't believe it's been 25 years since the first Final
Makes you feel
Destination.
old, doesn't it?
This
That's insane.
franchise traumatized every one of us in our generation. It
Yeah.
traumatized us.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, you can't get behind. You can't be on the freeway and get behind a thing
Yeah.
with a truck with logs and not,
Yeah.
you
I
A
know,
think
truck with
change
anything.
lanes.
yeah, part 2 is I think still my favorite one in the franchise. I love part
You know
2.
what? All of them
Uh
are pretty good. I don't know why some get hate.
they
I
are.
love the one where
They
the
are.
roller coaster one. That one was
Yeah, part
great.
three, part two and three, I think honestly were my favorites. They really stepped up the game with parts two and three. Part four, the Final Destination that had like the racetrack and the opening scene.
That was the
Um,
weakest one, but it was
it
still
was the
entertaining.
weakest one, and
Entertaining.
then the fifth one, the opening scene with the bridge, that was fantastic. And then the way they brought it back around and tied it into the first one was brilliant.
Yes,
But yeah,
I did
I've
not see
really
that
been
coming.
looking forward. No, no, nobody did. That was genius.
But if you go
Um,
back and look, you see little things like the cell phones, like way old for the time, and
right.
it just you see all the little things to it.
Yeah. But yeah,
But
I can't wait for this. The wife and I have been going to see these movies, in the theater since I think the second one when we first started dating. When the
oh shit.
it might have been the third. No, I think it was the third one, like when we first started dating. So, um, we've been looking forward to this one.
So the reason why it's called Bloodlines is, from what I'm hearing, it has to do with, first they want to connect all of them, and I guess they got a good story. Back in the day, it's gonna have Tony Todd's character, and it's gonna be like back in the day when he's like a kid or something. Something's gonna happen
Hmm.
in the building. They're gonna save people from that building, and then their bloodline is pretty much all the kids that are getting killed throughout the movie, the different movies, or something like that. Tony Todd comes back. He's back on this one, and shenanigans. So I just hope they don't overdo it. That's why they want to keep the bloodlines. They said we know that Pet Cemetery was also bloodlines, but we had it from day one, and it explains what our movie is. So we're gonna keep it
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah, that was the one thing when they announced this. I was like, I wasn't crazy about the Bloodlines subtitle. Because every other one has been, like a part six or a part, whatever, except for the Final Destination
The
Part Four
final, yeah.
wasn't a part four, but yeah, that was the one thing where I was like, Bloodlines seems kind of like a overused subtitle, but I mean, I guess if it has to do with the storyline, we'll see.
Okay, let's go to our second trailer.
얼마 전 우리는 하나의 목표를 가지고 등장했습니다.
Okay, this is from
우리는
the
또 그런
producer
인간 몸에
of
기생하며 살아갈 수밖에 없는 존재입니다.
Train to Busan. Arguably one of the best zombie movies out there.
인간 흉내를 잘 내는데.
동족이 맞나? 뭔가 좀 다른데.
And it has the Demogorgon look to it, huh?
Oh, nice. That's only like a month away. That looks so cool.
Okay,
I love
that'll
Korean
be out
horror. That looks so awesome.
April 5th on Netflix, guys. Go check it out.
Yeah, if it
Okay.
wasn't from the guy that did Train to Busan, I don't think I'd be looking forward to it. But he did such an outstanding job in that movie that
Oh yeah. No, I love
I
I love
think
Korean horror, so that looks awesome. I can't wait for that one.
Okay, guys, for our horror rewind, go check out our latest horror rewind that all three of us did. Our 5 movies that we recommend for you. Little dot above Brandon's head. Okay, time for some horror movie trivia. Okay, guys, you know how this works. I ask you a question. If you get it wrong, the other person has a chance to answer it. Okay, Brandon, what is the highest grossing horror movie of all time?
Uh, is that It, the most recent version of It? Not part two, not chapter two. Wasn't it the first one?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know.
Oh, actually, yes, it was. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. You are right.
I
It
was like, I
Chapter
thought it
1.
was too.
I thought it was.
Okay, let's see. Which horror movie franchise used footage of the audience reaction to film to drive box office sales in the late 2000s?
Paranormal Activity.
Okay, you both got them right this week.
Nice.
Okay, guys. Well, that is it for this episode of the Mod Squad Horror Show. As always, go check out Back to the Retro review, the Daily Dank, the last podcast you want. Go check out the movie show, the gaming show, the interview show, and we go live.
Conversations.
Okay, conversations, and we go live every Saturday night with a giveaway for Brandon, Felix, myself, and the entire Mod Squad. See you in your nightmares.
See ya.
Adios.